Hey, this is Carly Doherty, and I'm giving my final presentation or my final project for Education Media. Um, when the class started the first day, and Dr. Strange gave us his 9 hours a week speech and no burnt back education, and just showed us everything that we were going to have to do for this class. I was just so overwhelmed when I left that first day, and just so confused on how I was going to manage 9 hours a week and have full-time job and a baby and other classes. I was just extremely overwhelmed, and this class, I have to have this class. It's required for me to take, and so I was just so nervous. But we made our blog in the first day, and it was really cool to have a blog and to be able to post things and to be able to look at all the other students that were in EDM 310, and really like to get their perspectives on things, like on the post that we had to do, and really understand other people's opinions and things like that. So it was really neat to have a blog. And for our blog, we had to do a lot of posts and a lot of assignments. One of my favorite video that we were required to watch was Rainey Pausch's last lecture, which was really great, and just really neat to be directed to somebody like that, and somebody that has so much insight into education, and him giving that lecture and telling us how he went about doing what he did was really cool. And him doing that for his children, it was just a really emotional video, and it was so great that Dr. Strange directed us to that video. I also really enjoyed Comments for Kids. I think it was really neat to see first and second graders using computers and making blogs and doing posts and putting pictures up and things like that. And it just showed that there are teachers out there that are willing to take the initiative and really showcase the importance of technology and really give the students the ability to be active in the classroom, and really give a different approach to teaching, and just being able to read about the classes, and knowing that some of them are halfway around the world, and some of them are right down the street. It's just really neat that there's teachers out there that are really taking that initiative. So I really enjoyed doing that. I really enjoyed posting on teacher blogs. Something as a teacher, you're always learning, and you're always looking for different ideas and different class settings and different things to do. And there's so many blogs and so many websites for teachers and for teachers to post onto. And Dr. Strange really gave us that ability to look and search for these, different blogs. And the teachers that I commented on were wonderful, and they all had just such great things to say. And it was really cool to get a teacher's perspective, knowing that I was going to go into education, and just being able to read about what they were posting, and looking at the people that they followed, and looking at the links that they had posted. It was really great to be able to do that. And another thing that we had to do was projects and presentations. One of our first ones was with Google presentation, and that was really the first time that I was like, how are we going to do a project on Google? I didn't even know that Google had that kind of stuff. So it really showcased what Google could do. And we had Google Docs where we got all of our assignments, and we had our checklist, and we did Google Forms, which we did a survey for. And I just never knew that Google had so many different tools that you could use for anything, and it's free, and it's always there. You don't have to worry about, jump drives and things. So it was really neat to be able to be shown how to do all of these things. And we had an additional assignment for Google Squared, which I'd never heard of. And Dr. Strange just gave us these links and just showed us this whole new world of technology that I never knew existed. For the PLN, for Symbaloo, I never knew Symbaloo existed. I never even knew what a PLN was until I got to this class, and I was able to, look on Symbaloo and find other educational PLN networks that people had made and shared with other people. And it's really cool to be able to have that and to be able to go and look at other things and look at other teacher blogs and other people's PLNs. So that was really neat. And using screen capture, screen toaster, or screen R, the screen capture projects. It was just fun to be able to experience all of these new tools that I'd never even heard of. And for me, I came into this class thinking that I had some knowledge of technology, and it just turns out that I am so far beyond what I need to be at my age. I mean, I had my first computer when I was in third grade, and I just haven't used it to its full advantage yet. And this class really showed me how you can do that and how you can go about looking up things and really finding new and just different websites to search. And my favorite project that we had in the class collaborated with Haley Riviere and Nicole Kelly, where we had to we made a video and we asked people what their sentence was, and we asked students from the university's education building from UCOM, and we got the idea off of a blog that we had read that we were assigned to for this class, and it was just a lot of fun being able to get other students' sentences on tape, and I did the editing, and I'd never done the editing before, and it didn't turn out wonderful, but it was fun trying to figure it out, and it was my first time to do something like that, so I think it turned out great, and we had a good time with it. I really enjoyed that project. The only thing negative that I have to say about this class is I haven't found a way to incorporate all the technology that I've learned in this class into physical education. And so I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with everything I've learned for PE. I can understand how it's easy for elementary education majors or secondary education majors to be in a classroom and to be able to do all of this. But for me, I'm in a gym, and I just haven't found out how to incorporate it. And so I'm still trying to research that and try to find PE teacher blogs and see if I can do stuff like that. So it made me want to switch into elementary education. This class did, because it showed that you can make it fun and you can make it really enjoyable and have the kids really active in the class. But unfortunately, I'm way too far into my degree to change it. So if anybody has any suggestions on how to incorporate this into physical education, I would love to hear them. But overall, this class was really amazing. It just gave us the opportunity to really be responsible for ourselves and be responsible for our time, and just really understand the importance of technology. And I think this class should be required for all education majors, but I think it should be required for everybody. I think everybody at South should take this class and really get an idea and understanding of what technology is. So thank you to Dr. Strange and to the lab assistants and to all the classmates and students and kids and teachers that we were directed towards. This class was wonderful, and I hope to really use everything I've learned for the rest of my life and just continue learning for education and teaching, and just for myself, and being able to do things for myself on the internet, and just find things that I really enjoy and just use it to its full advantage, because there's so many opportunities for the internet. It's amazing. So thank you, and have a Merry Christmas and a good semester.